Oh my gosh, I'm going to ask you the craziest question ever. What if you didn't have to accomplish anything today and today could still matter? What if you got absolutely nothing done today and you were still just absolutely powerful and showed up? I know that's insane, right? Um, the funniest part about it is that anybody that knows me, or if you don't know me, you now know. Um, the truth of the matter is today's going to end up being a work day for me. I'm going to do things. My idea of have you ever taken a day off is, oh yeah, I did this fun work project. I wrote that book rather than work on this client side, project. I mean, I'm single and I really love what I do. And the nice part about it is that I've finally gotten to a place where I'm okay with where joy comes to me from. And that's a hard one. Does anybody else ever, do you ever struggle with that? Do you ever find yourself going, oh, here's all the things I should do? You know what happens when you should on yourself, right? It's one of the reasons, among so many, that I love my little Mocha so much because she is absolutely so in the moment of exactly what she wants. And nobody else's situation going on in the world does she give a damn about. She's like, no, I think you should stop what you're doing. Doesn't matter if you are, in the midst of putting out, four-alarm fire. I have decided that this is what I need, and I am going to continue pressing the issue until you drop everything, no matter how important it is, and come take care of me right now. And if, should you choose to not, for example, take me outside, I will go and be on the rug just to remind you that when I call, you come immediately. You are, after all, my slave. Um, I love the little thing. She cracks me up so much. But it's true, isn't it? We tend to be so driven. And bless those of you that aren't. Bless those of you that are just like, no, man, I have this friend of mine that's just like this total boho chick, and she just like, it's like, so what are you gonna do? Oh, I don't know. I just, kind of figure it out as I go along. Hey, Christina and JC, glad to have you both here with us. And it drives me crazy when I'm talking to this person because it's like, well, what's your plans for today? It's like, I don't have any plans. I'm just, chilling and gonna just flow with it. And it's like, how does that happen? I mean, what does that look like? Right? It drives me crazy. I'm like, you mean you don't have like 20 things on your list that you've chosen not to do versus you just literally have no list at all and you just kind of wow through the world? I don't get it. I know there are people like that, but for some of us, we're just like, no, no, today's work day. You wake up in the morning and you don't look at what day of the week it is on the calendar because it's just work day. Can you become moderator? First of all, I wouldn't know how to do that. And second of all, I'm in StreamYard, so I don't know uh, what that is. But feel free to shoot me an email, askstevekid@gmail.com. We can talk about what kind of things you could do to help moderate the lives. I would absolutely love that, JC. That's awesome. Yeah. Like you said, there may be some skill sets that I need to learn in order to do that, but that would be totally cool. Um, I just think as I was planning out, what do I want to say today? It's Saturday. It's the kick your shoes off, go wiggle your toes in the grass, where I talk about that. But then I sit here and I work for 3 hours after I talk about how you should really go out and enjoy some grass. Um, right? It's the ultimate dichotomy. And it cracks me up to see myself doing that. And I wonder, am I the only one? Am I the only one that is not burning out because and I'm saying this carefully because there are times when definitely I'm overdoing it, but most for the most part, what I'm doing I really absolutely love. So if I clicked on your name and it pops up, yeah, unfortunately, when I can That's all it'll do in StreamYard. Um, or is that what you were meaning, JC? Christine, Christina, parenting has taught me that not having a plan has become the daily plan. Embrace the process. Isn't that the truth? When I was a single parent, I was a single parent of five for 4.5, 5 years, whatever it was. Every time I had a plan, it completely blew up. Yay, JC, I did it right. Yay, that's cool. Um, yeah, just tell me, say, hey, click that, and I'll click it. There you go. Now you're the de facto moderator. Um, I remember, I finally remember I had that weekend all together, right? And the kids were all going to friend's house, whatever. I was going to actually take the whole weekend off. And I actually even made plans. It's totally, totally out of character for me, especially then, because I just expected everything was going to blow up. Um, but I finally had the whole weekend. I was all ready. I was just so excited. Um, got them all off to their friend's house, dropped everybody off, got back home, was getting ready to go out and do whatever it was I was planning. I mean, who knows? That was whatever, a gazillion years ago, because I'm old. Legitimately, it probably was about 28 years ago. Um, and the phone rings, and I just felt my heart sink. It's like, oh, sure enough, I forget which one of the kids it was. I'll pick on Jessica because she's not here. No, I don't know which one it was. It's like, Dad, I don't feel very well. Like, oh no, what's going on? We talked for a minute. It's like, okay, I'll come and get you. And I think in that particular case, if I'm remembering the correct one, um, Angel sister, appreciate having you here. We like to try to stay on topic for what we're doing and not just randomly jump, total subjects. I'm glad you're here though. Thanks for joining us. So I went and got her, and it really, in that particular case, I think the sickness was one of those kind of homesick, kind of worried in an uncomfortable situation. I think she was at a birthday party, stay over kind of thing. And it happens. It's the way it is. That's about as close to boho as I ever got. I mean, usually it's just like, no, and then here's this whole list of things. How many for the rest of you, do you find yourself looking at the day and going, yep, another work day? But maybe, just maybe, it's it's more about feeling alive, on fire, inside of who you are, and really finding joy in your life. Not everything is happy giddiness. Sometimes it's just a matter of going, this is really making me feel fulfilled. That's how I feel anyway. And maybe the opposite of burnout isn't less work. Maybe it's just really spending time doing whatever it is that makes you feel alive. Hey, Maria, or Marie, yeah, Maria. I'm guessing that's how that would be pronounced. I am actually in central Kansas. I live as close to the middle of nowhere as a human being can get. Um, in a little tiny town of about 400 people, but I have a great internet connection, and the weather is just absolutely beautiful today. So, how about you, Maria? Where are you from? I just really love spending a few minutes with you guys. Um, I've learned or am learning the secret of having these be a little shorter than a year ago when this live probably would have been a 35 or 40-minute soliloquy sermon. I just like hanging out with you guys. And honestly, I come in every day because, yes, I do absolutely want to gather together around the fire or the air conditioner or the fan or, whatever, wiggle our toes in the proverbial grass at least, and just have a place that feels like home. Just know that there are people that are out there with you, going through the things and just really enjoying Croatia. That's one place I've never been, but I'd love to go visit. It looks very beautiful in pictures. I'm so grateful for each one of you. I hope that today for whatever joy, whatever aliveness, if you will. I think I just made that word up, but we'll keep it. Whatever that feels like for you, I really, really hope that today you can just really have something bubble up inside of you that feels like joy. And that you can really know that whether you have a giant list of things you accomplish or you sit in the middle of the floor. Thanks, Christina. You have a wonderful day today, too. I so appreciate that you joined us. Whether sitting on the in the middle of the floor with a bunch of Legos or watching, the next children's television show that you really literally feel is sucking the brain out of your skull. Or you get to sit in front of the computer all day and invent something new. Whatever today looks like for you, I hope it feels joyous and alive. Thanks for joining me. I appreciate you all so much. And I hope you have a really amazingly great, great day.